guys, what's up? It's me, Wolfgang. So today I have quite a long video for you all. Probably, actually. I'm not really sure how long it is. I know it's 3 pages long, though. I don't really know how long it is as I'm just recording right now. But still, 3 pages. Took a while to write last night, so yeah, here we are. So, Chara Dreamer from Undertale. Wait, actually, I should mention, as I'm reading the video script, I forgot that, the pronunciation of their name is so decisive. So I'm gonna say it's pronounced Chara, as that's an inside joke, and that could technically be a way to pronounce it. So, Chara Dreamer from Undertale. You probably all know them, right? You know how they're evil? See, that's where you're wrong. They're not evil. Let me explain through video essay! Okay, so, introduction / paragraph 1. Chara Dreamer is a human who intentionally went into Mount Everett one day with the intention of murdering all monsters. They were found and adopted by the Dreamers, a family consisting of Asgore, Toriel, and Asriel. Being the royal family, the Underground was greatly pleased to find out about the new child. One day, however, Chara tried to poison the king, Asgore, with buttercup flowers. It didn't work and they ended up taking their own life through the same method. When Asriel absorbed their soul as Chara's dying wish, they went to see the humans from Chara's village, where they wanted to kill all of them. However, Asriel didn't want this to happen, and they were killed. Chara was buried under the flower bed at the hole to the surface. One day, however, a human named Frisk fell on these flowers and had the power of Chara absorbed into them. As they killed more and more people, Chara became more and more powerful, until they took over Frisk's body at their maximum power, finally fulfilling their mission to kill everyone in the Underground. So the Underground goes dark and Chara takes your soul to reset the timeline. However, they're still with you throughout every next timeline, killing all of your friends. However, here's the thing. Everything I just told you is a lie. I would like to explain how everything I just said is wrong and Chara is not evil in the slightest. Well, actually, no, there are a couple things that are right, like Frisk and them falling on the flowers, but like, that's pretty much it. Part 1, or paragraph 2, actual introductions. Chara Dreamer is a person with probably no gender. It's never outright stated, and you could assume anything by looking at them, so I'll refer to them by they-them pronouns, because that's what I believe is true. Chara Dreamer is a genderless person who grew up in a village that hated them. We know they think Chara is ugly, as a description for the faded ribbon reads, "If you're cute, monsters won't hit you as hard." This has more significance than it seems. We'll get into it later. The only time we see Chara, aside from the genocide route, is during the True Lab in 6 video clips. All but one have the lens cap on, and the other one isn't important, meaning you can't see anything. In the second one, Asriel asks Chara to do the creepy face, referring to this video! In video 3, Asriel asks Chara to smile, but he intentionally left the lens cap on. In video 4, Chara tells Asriel about a time when they accidentally thought the recipe for a butterscotch cinnamon pie said buttercups instead of cups of butter. Buttercups are a poisonous flower, and they are also the flowers seen when you fall onto the flower bed at the beginning of the game. They accidentally poisoned Asgore, and Chara brings up a plan to use buttercups in a mysterious plan. In videos 5 and 6, Chara is shown to be dying, and Chara asks Asriel to take her soul to the surface, kill 6 humans, and break the barrier, or to the Underground, freeing the monsters. Now you're probably saying, wait a minute, Chara wasn't evil. Why would they want to kill 6 humans? Actually, you're probably not saying that, because I doubt you're saying anything while listening to this, or watching this. You might actually be watching. That'll be cool. That means I didn't waste my time editing. Yay! Alright, back on topic. They wanted to kill the humans because they weren't evil. The humans of their village were. They hated Chara, and Chara hated them. And them going to the Underground was them trying to commit suicide. I can't believe how few people have noticed this. It's intentionally left vague as to why they fell in the Underground. They were going straight into the hole of a mountain. They only survived because they landed on the flower bed. Okay, so anyway, if anyone here has played If anyone here has played Undertale, which I hope you have, you're probably waiting for me to talk about the genocide run. No! There's still one very important thing. The true pacifist epilogue. At the end of the true pacifist run, right before you leave the underground, if you go all the way back to the flower bed, you see Azrael taking care of the flowers. First off, Flowey almost certainly knows that Sierra was buried there because he was a flower from that flower bed. And don't you dare try to tell me that he never cared about Sierra, because why would he make the videos then? So he's caring for Sierra, and Azrael says Sierra wasn't the best person. But why would they say that if they weren't evil? He means it literally. They weren't the best person. Azrael is very direct and to the point with his dialogue, so he means not the best person. They were simply not the best. Sierra is never brought up again, except for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's talk about the end of the genocide run. Whoa. Part 2 and paragraph 3. The 3 humans of the underground. At the end of the genocide route, you're brought into a fight with Asgore where he needs to kill you because, you know what? Actually, I don't think he does need to kill you. In fact, he doesn't even fight you. You, for the first time ever, begin a fight with him. Then Flowey comes in and kills him for you. So you kill Flowey, the entire world goes black, and you're directly confronted with Sierra. Now, during the fight with Asgore and Flowey, you don't press a fight button. Sierra fights them. Is what I would say if I was an idiot who made accusations before analyzing the evidence! Okay, that's not true, actually. At first glance, Chara is evil, and a lot of evidence does support that. But I'm trying to break down all the evidence and the real truth about it. So, who fights Asgore at the end? It can't be Chara because they're not evil, and also because they don't have a physical form until Love 20. It can't be you because you don't press a button, and it's not possible for you to initiate in combat. So who is it? Allow me to introduce to you the 3 humans of the underground. The 3 humans are Frisk, Sierra, and you the player. You take control of Frisk throughout the entire game, morphing your personality as your own. If you kill literally everyone, then they get excited when they find a new person to kill, and that's why during Waterfall a smiley face replaces the exclamation mark. If they're excited to kill another person, they think it's normal. By the end of the genocide run, they take the final swing on Sands and they kill Asgore and Flowey. They're killing for you because they think it's normal. You see, during the fight with Sands, I never realized. Nobody notices how you don't get the last hit on Sands. Frisk does. Frisk has reached the maximum potential for violence. I need to stress that. Frisk has so much power that Sierra is brought back from death. They confront you and your horrible actions. Now, what does it mean when they tell you, I am the demon that awakes when you call my name? You see, if you do a genocide run another time, they say that. You see, ever notice how depressed people put themselves down and call themselves names? They're insulting themselves when they call themselves the demon. Now, I don't know what else to say about the genocide run, so let's move on to Part 3, the narrator of Undertale. Also, paragraph 4, I forgot to mention that. Sierra is the narrator of Undertale. This evidence can be seen at the very start of the game. When you fall into the buttercups, you absorb the power of Sierra. But who's to say you don't absorb anything else from Sierra? Throughout the entire game, genocide, neutral, or pacifist, Sierra is narrating you. Let's take you back to the faded ribbon description. Remember that from like 2 paragraphs ago? If you puke, monsters won't hit you as hard. Sierra is calling the humans from their village monsters, implying they were abused. Throughout the genocide run, when Sierra gets more and more powerful, they get more narrating ability, such as the ability to speak to you directly. That's the red text. That's what the red text is. Another thing is the line, despite everything, it's still you, becoming it's me, Sierra, during the genocide run. The narrator is pointing out how they almost exist at this point. Do you want some more evidence for Sierra being the narrator? The narrator isn't all-knowing, as they don't know everything, like the name of the water source, for example. The bed on the right of New Home is described as his bed, with he being Asriel. The bed on the left has two descriptions, as of the bed on the right. During genocide or neutral, I don't know, it says my bed. If the right bed that is Asriel's bed, the left bed must be Sahara's, and during pacifist it says, what a comfortable bed. If you lie down, you might never wake up. They died here. During the pacifist run, you get a call from Asriel, and the narrator is, well, terrified of it, saying, it's a voice you never heard before. Guess the spaces are included. During the fight to the Dreamer family, the narrator is silent, as if they don't know what to say when you fight them. Also, it's me, Sahara, also has the line, still just you first. The narrator cannot beat Toby Fox, he's sleeping all game. Throughout the whole True Lab, the narrator seems unnerved because he's never been there. Speaking of, during the fight with the snowy amalgam, the narrator is constantly being told you didn't do the things they said you did, as if they misinterpreted you. During the genocide run, they suddenly become serious, saying things as shortly as possible and trying to find things like knives to aid the mission. When Sahara was specifically kept away from anything sharp because they, get this, tried to kill themselves again. There's even more evidence I can list, but you probably all want to get back to your lives, including me while I'm editing this. Conclusion, or paragraph 5. Sahara Dreamer is a societal reject who was bullied and abused to suicide. They tried to take their own life by jumping off a mountain, but a bed of flowers saved their fall. They were taken in by the Dreamers, the royal family of the underground, where they still tried to kill themselves. They never told their new brother Asriel why they fell, because he couldn't handle it. They tried to save all monsters by breaking the barrier, but died trying by the same humans they were abused by. They were buried under flowers they landed on, and their essence was remade into Frisk, the puppet you control. After you kill everyone, the puppet becomes convinced that killing everyone is right, and the fallen child slowly comes back to life. Once there's nothing else to confront you, the player, and ask them to give you your soul to reset the game back to the way it was. I'm finally done! You know what? I should really get, like, a blog or something so I don't have to spend so much time editing these damn videos. But I don't really know where to post it. I wish I had access to the community tab on YouTube so I could post a Google Docs blog there. Oh well. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you again in the next video or something, probably. Goodbye. I'm gonna go, I don't know, I'm gonna,